We are in yet again. What is up, guys? I guess I'm gonna start out this video by just saying, you know what? Thanks, lads. Y'all been popping off lately. Been getting a lot more interaction with you guys through just comments, and it's been pretty nice. So let's see, what's a good way to continue spurring comments from you guys? So in my last video, I know I went over like building balance, not balance, offense. Someone wants me to go over balance as well, which I can do. But I went over building offense in NU, and I got some comments telling me some other Pokemon slash archetypes they'd like to see teams of, whether, and I don't know if that's like they want to see me use it or like giving an explanation as to how to build it. Maybe it's both. Don't really know. Regardless, let's see. What would be a good common question for this video? What's your? You know what? Here we got this. What's your favorite Pokemon to use it in you? There are a lot of cool ones right now. We got things like Gallade, Decidueye, Silvally is pretty cool. If you want to talk about Silvally, feel free to like also mention the other kinds. Rotom, I particularly like. Skuntank, he's cool, and you got even just fun ones like Cramorant. But today, we're going to be using this Swords Dance Decidueye team. Someone wanted me to do something with Nasty Plot Decidueye, but I don't have a Plot Decidueye team. I got a Swords Dance Decidueye team, so we're going to be loading this up. So I think this is Landon, so that's fun. Oh my lord, points, please, I want your points. I'm down 1358 on this account right now. Yeah, let's look at the sets. We got SD to Sid, we got Standard Plot, Skuntank, rocks this. Nice Cramorant with the Defog. We got Work Up Silvally-Fire, which honestly, if he loses Clefairy, it goes in hard. And we just got Scarf Rotom, because it's a generally good Pokemon. Now, I am scared of this Gallade, like no cap. I'm also really scared of the Kanga. Not gonna lie, this game's looking kind of rough. I'm gonna lead off with Cramorant as he leads off with the Decidueye. My lord, my opponent's he's got threats on threats. But I think I could figure out most of his sets from preview at least. I think it's Spadef Clef with Fizdef Spikes Quill. Just standard utility Rotom Fan. This will be like Silk Scarf. This could be Scarf Gallade on this team, honestly. His team is really slow, and so I think he would benefit from Choice Scarf Gallade. And then Decidueye, probably Nasty Plot or Specs. Now, we're going to make the hard Skuntank play here as he goes out to Clef. Skuntank's actually really threatening for his team, and he doesn't really have a good switch in, so I'm actually just going to fire off a Sludge Bomb here. Yeah, his switch in is Kanga. It's not exactly a great one, so we get Piloswine in pretty freely here, so we know he's going to Earthquake. And I'm just going to get him up. You know what we mean when we say get him up. Now, if this is Specs Decidueye, that's an issue for me. I feel like he's going to Hurricane here if he Specs. He could also just be Nasty Plot. I'll also go to this. He's actually Leaf Storms. Yeah, that's Specs as hell. We're just going to fire for another Sludge Bomb, though. As he actually goes Gallade, and we get a Poison immediately. Oof. That's really good for me. Now, he'll either CC, he could also go for Knock here. Wouldn't want to go to Decidueye then. We'll go Cramorant. Yeah, as he goes for that. And if we're assuming that he's Scarf, then I have no reason to not go for the Roost here. Get my little Cramorant buddy back up. Now, I'd love to go Skuntank here. I'm just a little bit concerned he's going to go for Knock. I think if anything, he can go for Rocks, though, so... Yeah, Decidueye's looking really clean. The one annoying part about it is technically Kanga could, like, fake out into Sucker Punch me. I'm not Colbur, so I don't love the prospect of Sucker Punch. We're actually just gonna go into this anyway, man. And, I'm actually gonna Nasty Plot up, as he should sack Gallade. I mean, honestly, just because it doesn't matter. If you're gonna sack Gallade, I should still Sludge Bomb. Mostly also, in case for some reason he goes Kanga, I like Sludge Bombing here just to apply more pressure immediately onto that, you know? And if for some reason he goes out to like something else, or at least threatening it with damage, enforcing damage on his team is always ideal. If I could even just force a whole bunch of damage onto the Clefairy, that's not bad. So yeah, he does got the Gallade there. I think Plot would have been a fine play. It would have forced Kanga in, but he still went Kanga here, so... You know? I think right here he's actually just gonna fake out. Or double edge immediately. I want to keep Piloswine alive, as having a shard to be able to pick off the Gallade, the Decidueye, that's super good for me. Cramorant, not gonna lie though, you looking super useless. As he actually doubles into the Decidueye, we can just fodder this off then. I really don't care. Maybe he goes for Shadow Ball and I live. Ah, not bad. Not bad. Big hits off. I don't have a normal type. We're actually just gonna Surf here. And we could then go out to Rotom. I could go out to Rotom and I could just go for the Volt Switch, but I think just going Skuntank might be better. Let's go to Skuntank and fire off a Sludge Bomb here. This dies to Rocks if he switches it out. Okay, and he doesn't even try to preserve it. The logic also there is, I feel like I punish Rotom Fan and Kanga more reliably with this. He goes out to Rotom Fan though. This is a little bit annoying. I'll go out to my own Rotom. As he just goes for a Will-O-Wisp. Yo, in the back of my head, I was screaming to go Silvally-Fire, if I'm being honest. You can just trick here, though. Now, the Clefairy is much less useful, so that's good. He's gonna knock here, isn't he? With this thing's a Violet removed, I think my Silvally-Fire can actually beat it. And he actually looks like he's not even Fizz-Def. I mean, not even Spidef. It looks like he's Fizz-Def. So watch this. He's gonna go out to his Quill here. Yeah, look at that! We are working up. It is time. You are gone, friend! Yeah. Yeah, Silvally-Fire is definitely a lot worse nowadays. It's unfortunate. It was a really cool pick for a while, but then this Pokemon called Rapidash dropped down, and Silvally-Fire basically became irrelevant, along with some other changes in the meta, particularly Wishy-Washy becoming super prominent, even if that's now even kind of faltering off, as well as Silvally Dragon. Like, Dragon Claw's just such a sad coverage move to have. It's really just, this thing's physical coverage isn't great, and so it was mostly just benefiting from a lack of competition, but I think this set's at least still good. At this point I think I can just use this to break through the rest of his team. Not the rest of his team, he's got that Kanga, yeah. I think we would have still been fine. Maybe not. Nah, we had Piloswine at full. That was pretty much what I was going off of. And Kanga would have had to double edge a lot to clean through the team, I believe. Maybe not, though. Maybe he shouldn't have forfeited. Regardless, we got a dub. Not gonna lie, I got really scared that I was gonna have, like, something in this chat room that should not be shown on video. And what I mean by that is, like, I don't know, something about staff stuff? I don't know. I'm always paranoid. Yo, I remember this dude's team from the last live. Oh no, this is something far more sinister than anyone could ever imagine. This is the dude with the 6 setup Pokemon. Oh no. Brother, don't think I have forgotten. He has nasty plot weakness policy on this. He's like bulky. That wasn't me stuttering, no, bulky. Rotom Frost. I think this was Swords Dance Croak. No, he was Nasty Plot. Remember, I flexed on him that game. This is Substitute Suction Cups Acupressure. This is Stockpile with Body Press. And this is like sub-SD lefties with multi-attack and crunch. Yo, do I just trick this immediately? I think we do. I think I trick this immediately. Because honestly, I don't really know what my counterplay is if this thing goes for a substitute. We're going for trick. I think he would probably have just dual stab, right? Yes! Yes! And we could actually fire off a Thunderbolt for free here, because he's forced to switch. Bro. You see what I mean by he's, like, bulky? Oh, no, of course. Of course, this is the one of my few teams on which I am not, like, superpower or toxic on my Skuntank. Isn't that a damn shame? That's okay. We got the Rotom Frost here. Not Rotom Frost, we got a Silvally here. And would you look at that? He has no fire resist, so I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower. He goes out into this. I'm just gonna Flamethrower this again. As he goes for Pain Split. Alright. So we're gonna work up. Ah, it's a little annoying, but I think this is still okay. I... What? What is this? I don't understand. Is he... Now he goes on to this. Okay, also, what item do we have on this? Lefties now. Okay. Do I... I know I take any hit, but I feel like I don't want to risk this getting out of hand. And I'm slightly concerned that it could get out of hand. I'll go out to my Pylo here. Yeah, so he goes for Sword Stance. He's gonna sub. Yeah, I'm not gonna let him get a sub up with this. Alright, here we're gonna set up rocks though, because I want to get this thing chipped. Not bad. We're gonna Ice Shard here. I will say, there's the slight issue is if he goes for sub as Ice Shard. Yeah. So, as I said, the slight issue of if he goes for shard, or if he goes for sub when I shard. But, we get bailed out by a critical hit. Not bad. But everything on my team is slower. I can go Skun Tank, fortunately, and force him to take him. Okay. Bro. What? They call me min-roll on the flamethrower. That's unfortunate. I didn't think he'd go... Did he predict Sucker Punch, I guess? I don't know. I think that was a pretty awful play from him, but it worked, so... There's only so much shade I can throw his way, you know? I'll go out to Cramorant. He's gonna defog here, isn't he? Yeah, not gonna lie. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, as he defogs there, we're gonna Hurricane here. Because for some reason he stays in. I couldn't explain that play. Boys, I think we might have lost this one. I think my opponent has made a few plays that I did not expect. And as a result, I'm in a very poor position. We're gonna go for Thunderbolt here. Yeah, I don't think we can win this. I don't agree with any of these plays, though, that I've seen from my opponent. I think they're all really suboptimal. We do get the Overgrow boosted Leaf Blade to smack this. Yeah, I needed a crit there. Damn it. Oh my god. I think I still could have played this better. There were a few turns that I knew what my opponent was going to do, and I just didn't act on it, so that's whatever. It happens, you move on. It's the ladder. Something that I always am going to preach is not getting too hung up on your ladder results, because I see a lot of people get super angsty over their positioning on the ladder, and I just don't think that's the move. I think something to keep in mind is that ladder isn't really that indicative of how good you are. Also, did I already IO next again? I honestly could not tell you. I'm gonna put that command in there anyway. But, it's more important to just remember that if you're knowledgeable about the meta, then people are still gonna respect your opinion anyway. Anyhow, opponent's team, it's got Pokemon on it. That's really all I know what to say about that. That's really all I have to say. Why is this one of the few games Cramorant looks somewhat useful in? Also, yo, why is this mod slightly annoying? Damn. I'm laid off on my Rotom. Alright, well, this thing's colored like a turkey. So, let's think here. I feel like he's probably not gonna stay in with this. So I just Shadow Ball? Yeah. He goes Jolteon, and we know he's gonna Shadow Ball here, so we're gonna go out to my Skun Tank. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what to expect from the Doug Trio. Maybe he's just Focus Sash with Stealth Rock, because that's honestly all I can assume that you would run on that, right? Surely. Surely. We're gonna assume that's all would run on that. I don't know. As you guys for Shadow Ball, I just get a crit, unfortunately. But I'm gonna just double out my Piloswine on the predicted Volt Switch here. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think normal Dugchiro could be okay if a Alolan Dugchiro wasn't in a tier, because I don't think the speed on this really matters. Yep, we do block the Volt Switch, and I'm going to take this as an opportunity to just get rocks up. Even if I just force him into defogging, it's going to generate a ton of momentum for me, more than likely. I do have to wonder how fast this Cramorant is, though. Because he might be faster than, like, my Rotom. That would be a little annoying. I should just stay in an Icicle Crash. I did 75! What? I'm just gonna Ice Shard here. Cramorant sucks. I think he must have been, like... He might have just been fully offensive. I feel like even just max HP would have made you not take that much, right? Surely. Yeah, though. Let me enlighten y'all real quick on this mon. Yeah, nice 55. I'm pretty sure you just straight up get O-code by Silvally. Yeah, +2 Silvally, multi-attacks. It's a bad Pokemon. Now, here, I want to go Rotom, but I don't know if he's going to be superpowering here or knocking off. So I'm a little bit unsure as to what my best counter play is. Decidueye looks pretty worthless, if I'm being real. Because I'm never going to break through Wheezing. I mean, I guess I could with, like, +2 Shackle. It would do a decent amount. I really just don't want him boosting immediately. That's fine. I do not need you boosting on me immediately. I guess we got to this. I don't know what to expect out of this thing set is the issue. As he actually just goes immediately into Dougie. That's very surprising. I'll just go out to Pylo. I'm still very surprised he went for Knock immediately. Like, that seems like such a weird play. Why would you not superpower? We're just gonna get him up. Fortunately, he just crit me again. That's annoying. We're gonna Ice Shard here, though. I could also just Icicle Crash if I'm expecting him to be Scarf. Okay. I meant if I was expecting him to be Sash, I should just Ice Shard or Icicle Crash to make sure that he's taken down. He goes to Wheezing here. This is free Skuntank. As he goes for Flamethrower, unfortunately, he actually has a move to hit Skuntank with. I should be able to still just plot up versus this, though. Maybe just Dark Pulsing would be better. Yeah. Yeah, because we don't want him to switch out. Oh, I DC'd. Interesting. 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 Alright, that's fine. I don't care if a room is up. What? Excuse you? Wait. Wait, friend? I guess PS just crashed? Huh. Yeah, that's a team I'm working on. Don't worry about that. Huh. Yeah, everyone seems kind of confused about that. Interesting. Alright. Well, not exactly what I expected to have happen in Alive, but okay. That's what you... Yeah, that's a part of PS sometimes you don't see. Alright, this dude has a Gallade, so I'm instantly just struck with the fear of God. What do I want to do about that Gallade? Cramorant's not awful in this game. It's not good because it's Cramorant, but it's not awful. Oh yeah, I wonder if Piloswine lives off CC from Gallade if it's like just Life Orb. Probably not. Alright, surely it doesn't. I'm laid off with Rotom. I really want to go for Volt Switch here. Doing it, fuck off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm better than you. He parting shotted. Wow, I'm surprised. You know what, he probably expected me to be not Scarf. He goes out to Gallade here. Now watch the Flexatious play. He should be Zen headbutting here, if anything, right? Yeah, she goes for Knock. Okay, well, the mid-ground worked. Yup. Alright, let me know how it feels real quick to get red that hard. Now, if we don't see an item, and he has attacked us, we know he's not Life Orb. He's not Choice because he switched up moves, so I'm assuming you're Lumberry, probably? I don't want to trick here. I feel like you got to that here. Yeah, alright, cool. So we do cripple the Stunfisk for the rest of the game, that's ideal. I could go out to Decidueye here in SD, but like, I'm not gonna break the Persian. Yo, Persian's actually really good right now, and I hate it. Mon is so annoying to play into. Yo, but watch this. Look at that. And we just Flamethrower now for free. The question is does his Silvally resist fire? I'm gonna assume it doesn't, because he didn't go into it. I'm also just gonna stay in Flamethrower again. Yeah, because I know I take that hit. He's actually Silvally Poison. Okay, I feel like that's probably the worst one you could be. As I'm just gonna make this play and then get my rocks up. Getting him up. Getting him up. He's probably gonna just go for a knock here. He actually goes for parting shot. Kind of surprised. I felt like knock was very free for you there. What does this do? Is he just gonna keep pivoting? Is that all you want to do, friend? You're defogging here, right? I don't know. I don't know what that line of plays was. He just stays in a foul play. Why did you stay in that turn, though? What? Yo. Not gonna lie, I disagree with a lot of the plays my opponent is making. Go for Surf here. Maybe if I were a smarter individual, I wouldn't disagree with them, but I think... Take this with a grain of salt, but I think my opponent's plays are not optimal. He's gonna go for the Fisk here. Alright, I'm fine with you predicting all these plays. It does not get you anywhere. This is why I took rocks damage, so we know he's not boots. I don't really know why I stayed in there, though. That was a bit of a choke. I'm gonna assume you're Specs. He goes Fisk for some reason. Yo, I don't know if I'm getting red or if my opponent's just making plays that look cool based on the characters on his keyboard. Also, I'm button clicking pretty hard at this point. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, and he gets a high roll on that one. That kind of sucks. I'm gonna go for Swords Dance here. I'm gonna go for 2 of them. Let's see, can I KO you with Sucker Punch? I cannot. Yo, this one sucks. And by sucks, I mean... Maybe I shouldn't have gone for Swords Dance. Yeah, I don't think there's an out. I would have to somehow live Volt Switch. Yeah, Kramer ain't exactly known for its bulk. Alright, I think I could have played this game a lot better. I think part of what got me shaken that game is because of the server restart, so I just kind of stopped thinking all too straight. So that's unfortunate, but I don't mind ending it on a loss. We got pretty much 4 games. We just unfortunately had one of them interrupted by PS crashing for some reason. Don't really know about that one. Anyhow, guys, remember to comment below, just, I don't know, what Pokemon you've been enjoying in this tier recently. I'd like to hear some of the things y'all been experimenting with. That's gonna be it for me, though, and I'll see y'all guys next time. Peace.